Hey everyone, we're not going to keep doing videos like this where we're repeating ourselves, but this is for people that have got either a p400 or a p2006. You should go to our YouTube channel, 4x4 Diesel, and have a look at the playlists, because I've organised the videos there for you. Yeah, there's lots of them. Well, you know, it's only one a day. Some of them are only a couple of minutes. Some are 10 minutes, but it goes for 2 hours. Well, it must be informative, right? So hit the like button and subscribe and turn the bell on. So if you've watched all the videos and you're chasing a p400, hopefully you saw the video that I'm going to put out before this one, because you would check that before you check this. But then if you were to pull your EGR valve off, clean that again, or clean it. If you hadn't done it the first time, you see here, I've just cleaned this out. There's even moisture still in there waiting to come out. That's going to get hung up overnight. But I'll just quickly clean this manifold and EGR cooler. Good enough for this one, long story short. What you need to do is, if you've removed your EGR valve, cleaned out that little inlet hole there on that one, right, on the EGR cooler, and you're still getting the p400, you might be one of the really, it is super rare, one of the people that have got a blocked EGR cooler. So the heat exchanger there, that we call the EGR cooler, where the dirty hot exhaust gases go in this end here, through there, supposedly cooled down with the coolant. That's why there's coolant pipes there, right? See, hoses go on there and there. Remember, the coolant's about 86, 87 degrees at this point in time, and exhaust gases could be 400 degrees, so I don't know how much it's going to cool down. Just get your intercooler and disconnect it and throw it in the bin, take it to scrap metal, because if hot exhaust gases were good, why have we got an intercooler there? Anyway, let me stop talking common sense for a minute. Back to what we're talking about, the p400, right? So you could be fully blocked up inside there, because there's like little thin fins, like it's like a radiator core on the inside, okay? And you need to then definitely take those, but you're going to have to remove it from the vehicle, which means you should probably time it for injector replacement, because you're going to have to take your fuel pipes off, which is going to introduce contamination to your fuel system, to your injectors, because it's filthy and there's going to be no filtration. It's going to be bad news if you do this, unless you're really, really lucky. So, injector job, p400 and all that, and you've checked everything else and all that, you know, there's lots of variables to this. This is why you need to watch all the videos so that you're on channel and we understand each other. Just one piece here of that million-piece jigsaw puzzle. Million piece, that's a lot of videos to go. Anyway, I better get on with it. So, you're going to need to pull the whole thing off, fuel pipes off, you know, whatever. Pull it apart, those 3 bolts I told you about in the other videos, and you're going to need to clean it out. You might even need to get, you know, your old windscreen wiper rubbers, those little metal strips in there. You use those, they're really thin. You might need to poke it through there like you're cleaning out an old rusty radiator core 30, 40 years ago. I'm sure there's people that know what I'm talking about, right? That's when, you know, think coolant wasn't the best, and maybe the quality of the materials, and they just filled up with rust, these things. It was crazy. Anyway, blocked core, yep, blocked radiator core. Anyway, clean that out, and then that should solve your problem. If all the other things that cause a p400 that are more likely to cause a p400, if you've already checked those and it's none of those, and it wasn't that in blocked up, you clear that out, you should be right. If you don't want to take this off and clear it because you've just done your injectors 20, 30,000 Ks ago and you don't want to risk contamination, and you put a plate in with a 7mm hole, that's cool. What you might be able to do to offset the slight blockage in here, the combination of the two is reducing the flow a little bit too much. So you could take the plate back out, drill the hole out a little bit bigger, maybe 9mm, let's say. I'm not talking about whether you should put a plate in or not. I'm not telling you to do it. I can tell you that it works. Different legalities in different states and countries, so you need to check the legalities of it if you want to do that or not, right? So that's that. Now, to cover the p2006, which is even more rare, p400 is not rare, but there's lots of causes for it. It's really rare that that is blocked up. But as the vehicles get older, there's more chance that this is going to get blocked up. So this is going to become more common, the p400, because of the blockage of the EGR cooler. But the p2006 is really rare also, and that is the intake runner control, malfunctioning, whatever. So long story short, your manifold's probably caked up with soot and everything. And if things can't move and do what they're meant to do, it's not going to be not happy, Jan. So once again, you want to time that one with a injector replacement job if you can, because you're going to have to pull the manifold off and give it a really good clean up, make sure everything's working right. Sometimes you might need a mighty vac or something, just check the operation of that. But it's probably going to be okay. We don't see problems with that. First thing you do before you do any of this stuff is make sure your vacuum lines on the bottom there, see those two, are connected, and it's green on the bottom and white's the next one up. So a bit of bonus info there. Anyway, that's my chit chat about EGR coolers and inlet manifolds on 1KD FTVs, a couple of DTC codes that you can get every now and then. If I tried to go through all the causes of the p400 in one video, it'd be half an hour long and people would complain even more. So you need to go and find all the other videos and put it all together. So if you're not happy, complain to the people that complain about the videos that are too long because they reckon I talk too much. But if I don't talk, I'm not sharing the information with you. So bada bing, bada boom, baby. Subscribe, turn the bell on, and stay tuned for the next stage of whatever information you might need for your diesel, petrol, EGR, injectors, whatever the case may be. Catch you then. See ya.